Bob Hegner. We're going to call calling the Finance Committee together to meet to discuss three items on the budget. One is the police department, second is Department of Public Works, and the third is a brief discussion of the Amherst Regional Public Schools. For those of you listening, we're not going to vote on anything today. So if your public comment is such that you expect to vote, please, we are not going to vote on anything today. So this meeting is being called, it's being held remotely. So the first thing I need to do is go around the committee and make sure everyone can hear me and be heard. So Kathy?
Yes, I'm here.
Commissioner Haneke?
Present.
Bernie?
I'm here.
Andy Steinberg?
Here.
Matt Holloway? Could you, I didn't hear you, Matt.
Can you hear me? Present.
Okay, great. Okay, so everyone, we do have a quorum of the committee, although one member is missing. And so first thing on our item is public comments. And if there are any, Athena, did you want to?
Yes, if I may, just for members of the public who are listening, we're going to do police first, and then at about 2:30, we're going to look at DPW budget, and then 3 o'clock, we're scheduled to do the regional, have a discussion on regional schools, just for people who are listening in and maybe more interested in one item than another.
Thank you. I'm going to open this up to public comment now. See if I don't see anyone from the attendees. If you are an attendee and you wish to make a public comment, please raise your hand and I'll recognize you. I see three members of the public. I do not see any hands, so why don't I'll close public comment for now, and if we have time, I will see if people have any other comments, but let's focus now on the budget review. Police. Andy, did you want to take the lead on this?
I can, but I think that it's pretty straightforward, and we sent in questions, some which came from the two of us who were specifically assigned. The way that we work it, for the benefit of anybody listening, is that members of the committee are assigned to assure that there's a thorough review and develop questions, and Bob Hegner and I shared that duty on public safety budget lines, and but other members of the committee can also submit questions, and they're grouped together so that the document that we've received is a comprehensive set, and I appreciate the responses that we received already. I don't know, Bob, would you like to just have one of us go work with Chief Ting and go through the questions and see if there's anything that people want to ask as supplemental, or how would you like to handle it?
That would be great. Can you can start off, Andy, and then if you want to hand it off to me at some point, I'll take it from there.
Do we would it be helpful to have Athena put the document on the screen of the responses, the questions?
Sure.
Responses? And I know Alicia's here too, by the way.
Oh, yes, Alicia, Councilor Walker, just wanted to make sure you can hear us and we can hear you.
Yes, thank you, Bob.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we're all set then.
So, Chief Ting, welcome. I see that you have Officer Young with you also, but welcome. And maybe what we should do is just go through the questions and see if there are any follow-up questions on responses, rather than trying to go reading through them, unless you have any introductory comment that you would like to make, but we really want to just jump in and focus pretty much on the budget.
Thanks, Andy. I'm fine with just jumping in. I know that we're limited on time and there's a lot of questions to go through, so I'm good to go as soon as you are.
Okay, so we see on the screen the first part is some building questions, and there were couple of responses there, and I don't have any follow-up as any members of the committee do, or
Can't see all of the participants. Let's see if I can. Can't.
No hands up.
Okay, then let's move on.
yeah, you
Wait a
want to
minute,
take over, Bob?
Holly, you had a question?
I was just going to clarify under the electricity cost, that question, so are the costs offset by the solar panel? So Sean managed that. There are, almost every department sees some sort of a credit on their monthly bill. The police department does. Their budget is net of the credits. We have not increased the electricity line down there in quite some time, assuming that the costs were eventually going to start going down.
Thank you.
So Bob, do you want to take over, or because it's really a chairing function at this point, and just Athena
Sure.
scroll.
Sure, I can take over. The next question was on, or a series of questions were on staffing operations. And we had some issues or some question about proposed increases, which and overtime pay. I think Captain Ting, it would be helpful to talk a little bit about overtime, because it does seem to be one issue that the police department is always kind of has extra or has a need for overtime more than other departments.
I'm sorry, can we pause for just a moment? I just received word that Amherst Media is having a connectivity issue.
Okay.
Sorry for the delay. Should be just a moment. Thanks for your patience.
Holly, I noticed your hand is still up.
Oh, nope.
If you okay, just
I left it up, but I will help Gabe with the questions in terms of the salaries and overtime
okay.
when we're ready.